On May 30th, 2017, a celebration was held in the United Nations headquarters in New York City for the 40th anniversary for Vietnam's membership in the UN. I was honored to exchange a few words with Vietnam's Prime Minister. Vietnam has been exceptionally supportive in the campaign to include mental health and well-being in the UN Agenda 2030 for Sustainable Development, a campaign I partnered on with the Ambassador of Palau to the UN, with the wise counsel of Do Hong Viet, counselor in the permanent mission of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam to the United Nations, who was very active in our Friends of Mental Health and Well-being group meetings. Her Excellency Ambassador Nguyen, Vietnam's permanent representative to the UN, has also been very supportive, speaking at the gala celebration I organized for the International Day of Happiness at the United Nations. Notably, Vietnam was a co-sponsor of this day-long outstanding event with high-level speakers and cultural performances.
Dear friends, since September 1945, when our beloved President Ho Chi Minh read the Independence Declarations of Vietnam, our national motto has always been independence, freedom, happiness. The philosophy behind it is that independence is the foundation of freedom and happiness of the people. Freedom is fundamental to pursue happiness, and freedom and happiness of the people are the ultimate goals and the measure of the true value of independence. The well-being and happiness of each and every Vietnamese is indeed the ultimate goal of all our strategies and policies. Let sharing, compassion, and love prevail over greed, discriminations, and hate, as we can only be happy if we make others happy. So I thank you for your kind attention and wish you all a very happy International Day of Happiness. Thank you.
On February 17, 2016, I was honored to present Ambassador Nguyen with an award at a celebration of women ambassadors hosted by the Ambassador of the Mission of Hungary. At the anniversary celebration, the UN Secretary-General expressed appreciation for Vietnam's progress economically and socially.
Primary education has now reached 99%. Secondary education has now reached 82% of the population at the respective age. And the level of poverty has decreased 7 times. I think these social achievements are absolutely remarkable because usually when a country... These achievements that I've mentioned demonstrate that Vietnam cared about the well-being of its people and not only about the growth of its economy.
I want to thank Vietnam on behalf of member states for your contributions to UN peacekeeping. I want to thank you for your service on the Security Council in 2008 and 2009. I want to thank you for your steadfast support in support of the Sustainable Development Agenda, the 2030 Agenda, and of course of the all-important Climate Change Agreement.
Thưa quý vị, nhìn lại chặng đường 40 năm qua, chúng tôi rất vui mừng về sự phát triển tốt đẹp của mối quan hệ hợp tác Việt Nam Liên Hợp Quốc. Tục ngữ có câu, người bạn lúc khó khăn là người bạn đích thực. Nhân dân Việt Nam luôn ghi nhớ, trân trọng những hỗ trợ quý báu và sự sát cánh, đồng hành của Liên Hợp Quốc và cộng đồng quốc tế trong khắc phục hậu quả chiến tranh, tái thiết, phát triển đất nước Việt Nam, góp phần quan trọng giúp Việt Nam đạt được nhiều thành quả to lớn, rất đáng tự hào ngày hôm nay.
Looking back on the road taken over the last 40 years, we are overjoyed to witness the sound development of Vietnam-UN cooperation. And as the proverb goes, a friend in need is a friend indeed. The Vietnamese people always keep in their heart and treasure the precious assistance and companionship of the United Nations and the international community throughout our course to overcome war consequences, to rebuild and develop our country. Your assistance and partnership have made important contributions to the proud achievements that Vietnam enjoys today.
Việt Nam hết sức coi trọng quan hệ hợp tác với Liên Hợp Quốc, coi đây là ưu tiên hàng đầu trong chính sách đối ngoại độc lập, tự chủ, đa dạng hóa, đa phương hóa quốc tế vì hòa bình, hợp tác và phát triển. Chúng tôi luôn là thành viên trách nhiệm, chủ động và tích cực đóng góp nhiều sáng kiến thiết thực về các mục tiêu chung của Liên Hợp Quốc, trong đó có việc hoàn thành rất là mục tiêu thiên niên kỷ.
Vietnam attaches enormous importance to the cooperation with the United Nations. We consider this a top priority in our foreign policy of independence, self-reliance, diversification and multilateralization of international relations for peace, cooperation and development. We are always a responsible and active member, contributing practical initiatives towards the UN's common goals, including the early realization of the Millennium Development Goals.
Vietnam is now running for a seat on the Security Council for the term starting 2020.